throughout the run of LTT, has there ever come a time when the channel got jeopardized, as in a strike or warning or something similar on the channel? Or like an all is lost moment? I would say that
Sort of.
there were some really scary moments when YouTube was telegraphing that they were not going to allow third-party brand integration in videos. I mean, you guys have seen How Does LMG Make Money? We've done that video a couple of times now. That is a huge portion of our revenue. It's a huge part of what's allowed us to hire people and build facilities and buy equipment. Without it, we would not be, I mean, we'd survive. We would not have the kind of amazing world-class team that we have today. So that was a really scary moment when we got kicked off of the Amazon affiliate program. That was a super scary moment because that was a more significant portion of our revenue at the time. The reason for it is that we felt allowed to promote it. Nowadays, we just are super quiet about our Amazon affiliate links just because we don't want to get kicked off of it again for promoting it wrong. So there's that. Oh man, what else has been really scary?
Beginning.
Yeah, the very beginning, we were almost out of money 6 months in. We didn't have, VC funding or anything like that. Yvonne's bank account was literally our funding, and we never did miss a paycheck. We were never late on a paycheck, but it was close.
I even meant before that.
Oh,
almost didn't even get it.
Right. Yeah. When we almost didn't get the channel from NCIX, It was 11th hour. It was literally the night of December 31st.
Yes.
And LMG was supposed to begin operation. I no longer had a job at NCIX starting January 1. And the owner of NCIX had not signed the deal selling the channel to us yet over a dispute that admittedly I played a role in.
I had effectively bailed out of school and no longer had a job either. And I think Ed was in a similar spot.
No, Ed was just doing an internship with us. He could have gone back to school at the time.
Okay.
He never did manage to make it back, but he could have.
Yeah. That was a tense moment.
Yeah, you had probably the most on the line out of all of us.
I did.
Which is sort of terrifying. Yeah. Why on earth did you do that?
I don't know.
It's kind of stupid. Am I that charismatic? Like, I don't think so. What did you believe in?
I've actually reflected on this multiple times and tried to figure out like what the hell I was thinking. Because I was doing really well in school and then basically tanked it all to make less than minimum wage for some weird YouTube channel that when I started, if I remember correctly, had like 60,000 subs. But I mean, I saw the trajectory while we were working there, and something that I had kind of assumed was like, yeah, it's going to be super rough, and maybe there isn't money from Yvonne to pay for paychecks, but we'll probably figure it out. If we don't get the YouTube channel, we could start another one.
Right.
And like, it would have been slower, but I was like, I've gone this far. Right? Like,
sunk cost fallacy, basically.
I think a lot of it was that, yeah. Because at the beginning, I was just like, oh, well, I want to do this. And then the 4 to 8 hours that we had discussed initially became significantly more than that.
Yeah, per week was the plan.
That was the original plan, and then became more than 40 hours. But I wanted to do it, and then I started noticing my grades were slipping, and I was like, okay, but this is a potential maybe career path. I'll try to juggle it better.
I mean, I think both of us like to think we saw web media coming hard.
Yeah. Like it
Come on, you had to break. I was going to hold it together, Luke.
I'm sorry. But yeah, no, seriously, it was like you could see the path, right? Like it was pretty clear. Yeah. The growth of not just our channel, but the whole platform.
Yeah, it was all over everyone's faces.
Justin TV was around. Like everything was really cranking up, and that's what everyone tells you. Like that's when you want to be on the ground floor.
Yes.
So it was like, yeah, this is uncomfortable, but this is also the time in my life to do uncomfortable things. So. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
So we made it, I think.
Yeah,
There's still plenty of time for this to explode.
we got to completion.
Yeah, we're I mean, we're going all the way in. We're in deep right now.
Yeah.
I've been very transparent with you guys about how deeply reinvested Yvonne and I are right
Yeah,
now.
business is throbbing. Yeah.
We have 10 million in debt on the lab. More actually, I'm rounding. Okay, we're at the point where you actually round to round tens of millions. Okay, so we're 10 million in on the lab. We are in debt on the lab, and then all of our cash is deployed in inventory for screwdriver and backpack, which is 100,000 units of screwdriver and 40,000 units of backpack. So, like, we're all in again. Fortunately, if this is anything to go by, the worst case scenario is we can just sell all the screwdrivers and backpacks at a loss, and we'll manage to get rid of them. Because the velocity on stealth hoodie sales does not appear to be.
Yeah, you guys probably didn't have to go quite to 50%. You know.
I don't know, man. It was a Thursday afternoon, and I was tired. And Nick was
Just
like,
get rid of it.
or no, Wednesday afternoon. It was hump day, and I was like, I don't know, Nick. Sure, yeah, okay.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to XSplit for sponsoring this week's clips. XSplit is perfect for content creators or businesses, and you can save 10% off with code Linus using the link in the video description.